This time, our guests have set the end game for David and I. We are in uncharted territory here.
It's the first time as well, Craig, me and you will be against each other as well, I think, isn't it?
Yep, you're going down.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Are you not entertained?
Here's Johnny. I'll be back.
It's not the car, it's a silly movie boy.
Well, good movies.
Hello and welcome to Well Good Movies, the podcast that gives you the topics worth discussing and the movies worth watching. And great news, guys. Today we are celebrating our 1 year anniversary. Woo! It has been a full year since we started podcasting. We started as Film Talk and then we transitioned ourselves into Well Good Movies to match with our theme and topics, all the fun that we have on this podcast. We've had a fantastic year. We've talked about some really fun topics. And yeah, we wanted you guys at home to celebrate that with us. And what better way to do it as well than having our two guests that were on our original and first episode that full year ago. They'll be making appearances throughout this episode, so I'll be going to them soon. But as usual, I need to introduce my co-host. He's been here all year along with me. It's Craig McDonald. Hello.
Hello, David.
How are you feeling, Craig?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling celebratory. I'm feeling kind of lost without a party hat on at the moment, but bar that, I'm good.
Well, Pokemon Go has like a Pikachu with an Easter hat at the moment, doesn't it? So
Yeah, I mean, I've been catching loads of those. It's not the same, David.
it's a doubling up this time of year. You've got Easter and you've got the Well Good Movies 1 year anniversary. So on the 15th of April last year, our first episode came out. We were talking about dark fairy tales. We talked about horror, and we talked about Kickstarter movies as well. So it was a really interesting conversation to get going. And yeah, we've had our guests that appeared on that episode back ever since. And we're here to celebrate our 1 year anniversary today with something really different, really special. But we'll get onto that soon. You'll see what it is, or you might know from the title already. But first of all, I'm just going to chat to our guests who will be making different appearances throughout this episode. So first of all, we have got Matt Troy. He has appeared on many of our episodes within the last year. And he is also, had a lot of experience with making quizzes, etc. So he's going to have some experience today for me and Craig through some trials instead of the other way around. So Matt, how are you today?
Oh, I'm good. I'm super grand. How are you?
I am very good, Matt. Like I said, celebrating 1 year of Well Good Movies, and it's nice and sunny outside. It's all going good.
Yeah, I mean, what a time to be stuck indoors, eh?
Exactly, yeah. We did have plans for this to be, us all together in a room, but like I said, technology prevails and doesn't in some other ways as well, but through the power of technology we're still able to do this in some way or the other. How do you feel like a year on from doing that podcast? Does it feel like a year ago? Or?
It does. It feels like exactly a year ago, which is weird because usually you say it can't have been a year, or it's gone, whoa, that seems like such a long time ago now. But I'm sitting here in my room in my office and I'm thinking, yeah, it feels like exactly a year ago. I feel like I've grown. I've learned a lot. I've certainly grown at the waistband since I've been stuck indoors for a month. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. I'm enjoying it.
And you would have had a similar experience as well. You'll be coming up to your anniversary with We Make Things Fight.
It is, yeah. Our anniversary episode will be coming out pretty damn soon, actually. Next week, I think.
Oh, we look forward to that one as well, definitely. And how do you feel with like all the, like I said, a year of movies? We've talked about Star Trek, Star Wars. We were talking about TV streaming the other day. We talked about summer movies. Is there any highlights you remember from the year of coming back before on the show?
I think the first episode was probably my favorite because I got to wax lyrical about dark fairy tales and horror.
Yeah.
I did enjoy the episode I did with Di Hill as well, but I was furious I lost out to the fact that Di Hill created the Star Trek episode. He had no ideas. He just wanted to put Uhura in charge and everyone voted for that.
Yeah, exactly. People said that in the votes. They were just like, I'm a sucker for a leading lady and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Mine could have had a leading lady. It was just about cowboy planets. There was no reason to say that anybody couldn't have been in charge.
Thank you, Matt, for joining us once again. And like I said, I think if there's one thing we have learned is that Matt does love him some cowboy planets. Even if it isn't in Star Trek, your love for The Mandalorian shows that as well.
Oh, yeah. I really, really, really enjoyed that. That was great.
So along with us as well is our other guest from that original episode, Kelly Bishop. She's also joined us on our first episode of Well Good Movies, talking about Spielberg and the horror that is AI and E.T. Kelly, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. It really, to me, it doesn't feel like a year.
No, it's
so much has happened. It's absolutely flown by. We've both graduated.
Yes, and it's almost as if and your hair now is almost like a mood ring, like you're just 1 year on and pink hair.
1 year on, I've got pink hair.
Yeah.
It's great.
How do you feel looking back on the episodes you were involved in and like I said, a year of movies as well?
Yeah, I saw a lot of movies in the cinema this year. I didn't get to be on as many podcast episodes as I would have liked to. Some family stuff. But talking about Spielberg was really fun. And getting to watch a lot of Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
We did a lot of Hasselhoff.
Which reminds me, I feel like now is the opportune time to do this because throughout the run of the show, David consistently likes to bring up the fact that during the end game, what's all the Hasselhoff about? You at one point say, I'm devastated, and my response is just, that's fine. I feel it necessary to officially apologize for that because that has not happened since, and David will continually bring this up throughout the rest of time.
It's my favorite clip. Just Kelly, I'm devastated. Like, that's fine.
It's just a testament to the friendship that we have.
Yeah. And like I said, Kelly, even though it's just those 2 episodes, it's like I said, they are definitely memorable and have those milestone moments of that moment. But also the Hasselhoff talking about Spielberg, the creepiness of AI, the robot David eating the spinach.
We love it.
And talking about the Pinocchio story in the first episode and the frustration with the lullaby themes as well. It's all great stuff.
And you bringing up my absolute love for Little Women. It didn't die.
Yes, yeah.
I'm obsessed.
And yeah, to follow that up as well, did you cry throughout the entire thing?
I did. I did cry throughout the entire thing. I've also started making myself a dress so I can be Amy March, because why wouldn't you?
That's fair.
So we're thriving in this social distancing courting arena. It's great.
So this is a bit of a different endgame today, pure because I literally have no idea what's going to happen, because this time our guests have set the endgame for David and I.
Oh.
We are in an uncharted territory here, so as David has passed over to me, I now pass over to Kelly and Matt.
It's the first time as well, Craig, me and you will be against each other as well, I think, isn't it?
Yep, you're going down.
Right, so who wants to go first? I think we've had Kelly and Matt both prepare 5 scenarios, questions each. Should I flip a coin?
Oh, Kelly, you can go first.
Okie dokie. So one of the episodes that I was meant to be on was movie musicals. They are my absolute joy. And over this quarantine period, I have found myself listening to a lot of musicals. So for my endgame, I have a list of films. I would like you to tell me if they have been made into a stage musical.
Okay.
Oh, David's dead. He is dead.
Okie dokie. So we are going to start with a film released in 2006, following the Hoover family determined to get Olive to the finals of the Little Miss Sunshine beauty pageant. Was Little Miss Sunshine a musical?
So this is just we each give an answer. It's not like fastest first.
Each give an answer. There's no. You can confer if you feel like you need to, but you're against each other.
I've gone for yes. This is a stage musical.
I also think it is a musical.
It is indeed a musical. It was an off-Broadway and West End premiere, and it toured in 2019.
Yeah, our conversations have helped with that one. I think I remember seeing it being like, Kelly will like that this is a stage musical.
I was actually at New Theatre in Cardiff when we were both still there. So the next one, the lovely story of Rapunzel from 2010, Tangled. There's a lot of Disney stage musicals, but is Tangled one of them?
I don't think it has.
Yeah, I've also written down no. My thinking is that maybe like in a Disney theme park, but not like West End.
And I'm going to give Dave a bonus point for that.
Oh.
Because it's actually a show on a Disney cruise line, but not an actual Broadway show. Fun fact, it's all on YouTube.
Oh, wow. There's quite a lot of like Andrew Lloyd Webber and different people putting stuff online now as well.
Andrew Lloyd Webber, National Theatre do one every Thursday, which is worth watching.
Yeah.
Next, my favourite Christmas movie, Die Hard, from 1988. Is there a musical version of Die Hard?
Oh, God. It's one of those things where you're like, it could be out there somewhere. Like,
yeah, exactly. If not, why not?
Considering some things that have been made.
Is it strange enough that someone's picked it up for the Fringe? What are we going with, Craig?
I'm sticking to my guns. I don't think it is.
Yeah, I've also gone with no.
You are both correct. There isn't an actual Die Hard musical. However, if you're a fan of the Bob's Burgers animated TV show, there is an episode in which Gene and his ex-girlfriend Courtney compete in head-to-head musicals. One is Die Hard, the other is Working Girl, both from the 80s, which is quite fun.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like, if somebody has made this, it's going to be on the level of like Star Kid or something like that. Of like,
it's definitely worth watching, though. I'll admit that. Bridget Jones's Diary. A beautiful romantic comedy. It's got all the right notes. Has that lovely romantic tension.
Yeah, because of that, and like you've got ones like Sister Act and Legally Blonde, I'm going to say yes.
I'm also fairly confident it exists.
It's not.
Oh.
It's not at all. So they have released the rights, and in 2009 and 2010, there were people sort of attracted to it. Lily Allen actually wrote some music for it, but in an interview said there's probably no way it's coming to light.
Oh, okay.
That would be why I've heard of it then.
Possibly. Sheridan Smith was in the running for playing Bridget.
Oh, she would be a good one, yeah.
Right, this is probably an interesting one. We're getting into a couple of like R-rated movies. Okay. Cruel Intentions from the 90s, in which two step-siblings make a wager to take the virginity of the headmaster's daughter.
Who's, I don't know, guess on this one.
I think it is.
I'm going to go no, just because I've never heard anything about it before, but who knows?
Craig is right.
Oh.
It's actually called Cruel Intentions, the 90s musical. It played at the Edinburgh Fringe in 2019. It has a fantastic cover of Bye 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 in it. It's on YouTube. Fully recommend listening to it.
It's a jukebox musical then.
Oh, it's called Cruel Intentions, the 90s musical. So there's a 90s music. It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
And our final one of my favourite films.
Okay.
The Full Monty. 1997. 6 unemployed steelworkers being striptease artists, if you can call them an artist.
I've got to be very careful about this.
Yeah.
You are drawn right now.
Oh, God. That's what I was thinking. I was like, the bonus point helped me, but then once he got that last one right. It's because I think it might be a show, but it's where there's actually a musical.
Yeah, that's the problem I've got as well.
I'm going to go yes. Because, like I said, you've had lots of these type of films that have been made into musicals. I have some memory of it being in, like I said, new theatre or something like that.
I also think at least a musical version exists somewhere in the world.
There is indeed a Full Monty musical.
Hey.
It's actually quite an old one. It premiered in the UK about 18 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it won the London Evening Standard Theatre Award for Best Musical in 2002.
So that was the final one on there. So what's the scores? So they'd have to carry over.
You're at 5 points each.
Oh.
I was half expecting Top Gun to come up. And I was hoping
Top Gun was a possible one on my list. An Officer and a Gentleman as well. There are some weird musicals out there.
No, I really wanted Top Gun to come up because, fun fact, David and mine's old performing arts teacher wrote the music for it.
I love that. That's amazing.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll carry over 5 points each into Matt's questions then.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah, how much of a contrast is this going to be now? Musicals to whatever Matt might have up his sleeve.
Well, my one is musicals that have been turned into films. No, I'm joking. This is going to be slightly different. It's going to be Quickfire, and it's a first to 5. So
Okay.
that's how this is going to happen.
Right.
What I want you to do, and there's 2 points available. Well, it's technically half a point each. You get a full point for getting one totally right.
Okay.
And you have to match the weapon to the character or group and movie or franchise.
Oh my god.
So, for example, if I was to say lightsaber,
Right.
then you could say Luke Skywalker or the Jedi, and you could either name a film or the franchise that that particular weapon appeared in, which, as you know, is Battle for Beyond the Stars. Okay, so it's first to 5, half a point each for each correct answer.
Okay.
And we start now. Stormbreaker.
It's 4, so it's 4's axe in Infinity War or Endgame, Avengers Endgame.
I will accept Infinity War. Okay, you have 1 full point. Next one, the Noisy Cricket.
Noisy Crickets. Is it Kill Bill? Something like that?
No, Craig, can you take this one off David?
It's not going to be the Lucky Cricket from Mulan, is it?
Sadly, no. Kelly, do you have any ideas?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm sorry, racking my brains.
It is the character, Will Smith's character Kay in Men in Black.
Oh yeah, that tiny gun, yeah.
Yeah, see the Noisy Cricket get wicked with you.
Right, I thought it was like a sword name or something.
Wow.
Okay, the next one, this is a toughie. The Captive Bolt Gun. There's literally only one villain in movie history who's ever used a bolt gun, as far as I'm aware, as his weapon.
Do we only get one guess?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just gonna say The Tower because I know that like Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba like have guns in that film.
It's actually Anton Chigurh, played by Javier Bardem in No Country for Old Men.
Oh wow! Very different film to what I said.
So next up, the Proton Pack.
Ghostbusters.
Correct.
Yeah, and Anton Ego is it? Is that no? That's
Anton Ego.
That's Ratatouille. No, the guy in the scientist guy. He's got like his name is like Elgar, isn't it, or something like that? So.
I'm literally taking the point off you.
No, Slimer. Like I'll just mention a bunch of names that are the Ghostbusters.
You could have just said Ghostbusters.
Yeah, no, you said a character as well. So, but yeah, Ghostbusters.
No, that's fine. You get the half a point. You get half a point for that. Okay. The One Ring.
Lord of the Rings.
Go on, Craig.
I'm going to say Sauron, Lord of the Rings.
Okay, I accept Sauron, and I'm going to give David the point for the franchise and Craig the point for the character.
Okay.
Cool. So we get half a point each.
Yes, you do, yeah.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay. Next up, web shooters.
Spider-Man. Peter Parker.
Correct. 2 points for David.
Hey.
Oh, well, a full point, I should say. The next one is maybe slightly more difficult.
Oh, Jesus.
My Little Friend.
Scarface. Scarface.
I'll accept that. The correct answer is Tony Montana, Scarface, but yeah, I'm going to give you...
I literally was thinking of the scene like in my head. Like
the fact that I got that shocks me to no end.
The M41A pulse rifle.
Star Trek?
Incorrect. The M41A pulse rifle.
Oh, I think I might know what it is, but obviously I can't say now.
Any ideas, Craig?
Is it someone from Solo, a Star Wars story?
Sadly, no. It is from Aliens.
Oh, I knew it. I was going to say that. Like, if you give me another one.
The Walther PPK.
James Bond?
Correct.
Oh, 007 as well, if you want like a James... Yeah,
okay.
Well,
which film? Well. Which film?
Dr. No.
There we go.
Interesting choice.
I I saw something the other day which said like, oh, because No Time to Die is out, then let's watch back all the like original ones. So like, I was in my head.
So what's the score at the moment?
Score at the moment is 3 full points to David and 2.5 to Craig.
Oh,
For God's sake.
We're rapidly running out of questions. Mjolnir.
For Ragnarok.
Oh.
Correct.
It was like on my tongue. I was like, ah.
Okay. The DL-44 blaster.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
DL-44 blaster. It could be any Star Wars.
Han Solo?
Correct, Craig.
Oh,
1 point each. Craig steps into the lead.
Oh.
He's just 2 more points and Craig wins.
Oh, God.
My boomstick.
Is it Mad Max Fury Road?
Sadly, no.
Oh, damn it.
David?
All I can think of, because we just recorded Muppets, is Muppet Treasure Island with Boom Boom Sticks.
Sadly, no. It's Ash from The Evil Dead.
Oh, Evil
Oh.
Dead! God's
Of
sake.
course.
Okay. So the next one, Anduril.
Oh, that's Lord of the Rings. And it's Aragon.
Okay. We have 2 more left
Oh
for
my
you to
God.
win.
Oh.
The Samaritan. It's a gun. A really big handgun.
Is it Dirty Harry?
It is not.
Okay.
What
The
type of
correct
gun did you
answer is-
say it was? Sorry?
It's a really, really big handgun for someone with a really, really big hand.
Battlestar Galactica or something? I don't...
No, it's Hellboy from the Hellboy franchise.
Oh, of course, yeah.
The final one, Craig, get your finger on the buzzer for this one.
Okay.
The 44 Magnum.
Dirty Harry. Harry.
Correct, Craig. You win by a nose.
Yes! And David goes down!
It was
At
always
last!
gonna happen.
David's reign of winning these endgames is over!
It was 5 to 4.5.
Oh
So
my
it was-
God!
What was it again? Sorry?
Tiny margin.
5 versus 4.5.
And so combined it would have been 10 versus 9.5.
That was close.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You are worthy opponents. But,
God.
yeah.
Well done, Craig. Well done.
Thank you.
As the master of the endgame, I expected it, but a respectable score, I think, for myself.
I think
Oh,
so,
Jesus
yeah. If you're
Christ.
going to go out, that's the kind of fight you want to go out on.
Yeah.
And I should know about fights.
I would have been all right if I didn't say that stupid Ghostbusters thing, but it's been a common trend lately. I think
Eric Von Daniken.
yeah, like the same thing happened to me when I said Crystal Maze for the Sherlock theme in the endgame you were doing the other day, Matt. I got lambasted for that.
Oh yeah, so we actually had a listener write in and ask me why didn't I deduct points off David for getting that wrong.
1,000 points later.
Yes, they did.
Thank you for that, guys. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Kelly. That
No
was
worries
loads
at
of
all.
fun, and like I said, very interesting for us to be on the other side for a change. You guys got to have your revenge after a fair few evil endgames we've done to yourselves.
Absolute pleasure to be here for your birthday, guys.
Thank you very much, Matt. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you soon. Where can we catch as well as usual? We make things fight, etc.
We Make Things Fight can be found on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find podcasts. We have a new episode coming out next week. I want to say next Wednesday, and it's going to be our first anniversary fight. So we're going all out. It's going to be a little bit of a musical number, actually.
Oh wow!
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
We love a good musical number.
You're going to be calling out like famous weapons to each other, and then.
Well, if you want to listen to an episode, I should say, that was more or less the same as this fight that I've just put for you guys. You can go back and watch our episode with Dr. Dean Burnett, where we discuss the weapons at the end of the universe. That will give me my inspiration for today's fight.
Makes sense, yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Matt, and we hope to have you back on again soon.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay, guys, so like I said, today is our 1 year anniversary, and we wanted to do something special to celebrate that. And me and Craig have dabbled in this before, and we wanted this to be our first unveiling of these type of episodes, and we thought what better time to do it than our 1 year anniversary. And we knew that our guest was definitely going to have fun with this, and we definitely are as well. I'm really looking forward to this. Kelly is joining us for our surprise today. So thank you for joining us for this segment, Kelly.
No problem. Can confirm I have no idea what's going on.
Exactly, yes. So I can confirm to you, today we are doing a commentary. So we're going to be watching an entire film and giving our audio thoughts as we go along. So audience at home, this should be in the title. So if you do want to join us at home, you can get up Disney Plus. That is what this is on. So that's Kelly's first clue that this is on Disney Plus. And you can watch along with us and hear our madcap thoughts and our suffering, as I'm sure there will be. And if you have another copy on DVD or something, like I said, watch it that way. Or if you just want to live the experience of the film through our commentary, then that's fine as well. We'll be giving you notes on when to press play. But I can reveal to you today that we are watching Return to Oz.
Oh, God. Oh, wow.
This summer, Walt Disney Pictures presents a motion picture fantasy adventure beyond your fondest imagination. You'll be transported miraculously back to the enchanted land of Oz, that magical kingdom beloved by young and old for generations.
It's just a yellow brick.
No, Bellina, you don't understand. This was the yellow brick road.
You'll share with Dorothy Gale the shock of finding everything mysteriously changed.
What's happened to everybody?
And you'll delight with her discovery of 4 wonderful new friends who band together against a wicked queen and the dreaded Gnome King. This is the Oz you haven't seen before, and this is the Oz you'll want to visit again and again. From Walt Disney Pictures comes a whole new world of entertainment.
Why don't we just fly back to Kansas?
Return to Oz.
So guys, that was the trailer to Return to Oz, the 1980s Disney film that has become quite a cult classic for being very dark, very different to the original Judy Garland Wizard of Oz film. And yeah, it's had this reputation for being a very scary film that has implanted itself in the memories of a lot of children who grew up with that film. And we wanted to go through it today as we had talked about it in that original first episode that we did of Film Talk a year ago. So if you want to join us for a commentary of Return to Oz, then get your own version loaded up, whether it be on DVD. It's on Disney Plus at the moment. So if you're subscribed to Disney Plus, you can get it there. You can rent it. However you watch your movies, get your copy up and join us on the next episode, which is our commentary with Kelly and Craig, and we're going through our entire reactions to the entire film. You can either watch along with us or you can just listen on its own and experience the film through us. So jump over to that next episode now, and yeah, it'll be the Return to Oz commentary that you're sure to enjoy, guys. It was plenty of fun to record. See you there.